Hi everyone, I'm Pastor Mark. Welcome to A Message of Hope. Today we're continuing our studies about the miracles of Jesus. We're in the book of Matthew. Last week we were talking about the divine authority of Jesus, and Matthew takes three miracles: calming the storm, his ability to take care of the weather, and then to be able to restore the man that was demonic possessed in Gessenart, and the power over the demons, and then lastly the fellowship of the man who was lowered down before Jesus, and he is forgiven of his sins, all showing the divinity and authority of Jesus. Today we're going to talk about Matthew's other triad, and that is his power to heal. These are actually physical healings that happen, and they are also the other kind of healing. This is a restorative healing that puts somebody back into their community and families. So today we're going to be talking about the first miracle that Matthew actually talks about in chapter 8 of Matthew, and he talks about the curing of the leper. You know, leprosy in those days was the worst thing you could possibly get. If you got leprosy, it started by taking off the extremities of your nose, your ears, your fingers, and you were put to the outside of the community. You were actually, by Levitical law, not to comb your hair, to have ripped clothes, and that if you were coming towards anyone, you had to cry unclean so that you wouldn't get anybody else sick. So Jerusalem was surrounded by a wall, and you weren't allowed inside the city walls as well, so you didn't have any place to worship. What a terrible, terrible thing to have any kind of a disease and not be able to be around your family. So let's begin our story this morning. This is chapter 8 of Matthew, and it begins like this. When he came down from the mountain, large crowds followed him. A man with leprosy came and knelt before him and said, "Lord, if you're willing, make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched him. He said, "I'm willing, and be clean." Immediately his leprosy was cured. Then Jesus said to him, "See, you don't tell anyone, but go and show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses commanded as a testimony to them." Jesus offers the gift of touch. He actually is able to touch this man before he's healed, which was unheard of for him to do something like that. So being restored shows that somebody that's excluded is now included. Someone that's barred from religious participation in a community is now restored to that. Jesus, what a wonderful Savior we have, so interested in making us become healed and restoring our communities. Again, I challenged you last week to reach out, call somebody, write a letter, do something kind to somebody that's maybe marginalized, and it might be somebody right next to you don't know that. So do that. Do what Jesus would love you to do and make a difference today. God bless you. Take care.